Hi there, we're Arnie and Tina Sharp, your local realtors for Rapid City and Beyond in Navix Realty.
Today we're interviewing two businesses, Peak Wellness and Pilates WholeBody. Peak Wellness is a nutrition and health coaching business, and Pilates WholeBody is about helping you move better and feel better.
They're located in downtown Rapid City. Let's go check them out.
All right, Tanner, so tell us about your setup here. You've got this in the front area, and just kind of describe how is the different parts here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we really have this set up as a retail space. So this is going to be that area that people are coming in to be able to grab some of their protein shakes, their protein bars. As we come back down this way here, this room is specifically set up for our Staiku 3D body scanner. So all of our members have access to be able to use a body composition scanner that would be there. We have 5 otherwise private coaching rooms. So all of them are very similar, but as we're meeting with all of our members, sorry, these are a little messy right now, but that's where we're, the magic happens in the room with our members. And then this is our discovery space. And so we hold a variety of exercise classes here in different ways for people to kind of get introduced to new concepts.
All right, so we're here with Tanner Hart, the operating partner of Peak Wellness. So Tanner, tell us, when did you open up Peak Wellness to start?
Yeah, so it's kind of a tricky question. In all reality, we opened Peak Wellness as kind of a rebranding from a former health and wellness company that we had opened actually back in April of 2017, but have just made a transition and a complete rebrand of the company back in August of this year. So, so far been open about almost 6 months to the date now here as a rebranding, but formerly had operated for almost 7.5 years as another health and wellness company.
Okay, awesome. And so what inspired you to open up a nutrition and health coaching business in Rapid City?
Yeah, so I used to work as a nurse in the hospital system, and oftentimes as we were helping people, we weren't really getting at the root causes, right?
Okay.
We were maybe helping them with a procedure or giving them some type of medication, but inevitably they came back to the hospital, right? And so we weren't really teaching people how to, be healthy long term and make sustainable changes. And so my wife started working as a health coach at a company, and she came and shared the stories as we would get together for supper, and it was just inspiring. And I think that's really one of the big things that inspired us to say, hey, we need to get into this game of preventative medicine and meeting people where they're at.
Okay, and so you're helping everybody. You're helping people with just not just exercise routines, but nutrition and the whole gambit, right?
Yeah, I would say it's a very holistic approach. When we look at it, we want to be able to meet people where they're at, and then being able to guide them to where they want to be. And so there's a lot of people maybe who have a great understanding and have a good routine exercise-wise, but maybe it's their sleep or their stress or their nutrition or other factors that really come into it that we can meet them there.
Okay, fantastic. And so if you could describe your business in 3 words or a phrase, what would that be?
I would say sustainable lifestyle change.
Fantastic. Love that.
Awesome. And for our last question, we'd love for you to share a positive story about your business.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of like, where do we start? I was actually reflecting on this with my wife just earlier today, and there's just so many of them. And I guess for me to maybe pick one of them, I had a couple who came into here, and the couple had been on a number of medications, working with their primary healthcare provider, had tried to do things to be kind of healthy, and maybe healthy is a very broad term, but for them, they wanted to be at a healthy weight. They wanted to, get rid of the pain that they had. They wanted their energy levels to be better. They wanted to have this mental clarity that came into there. And so this couple, as they came into here together, started working with us. In just 3 months of working with us throughout coaching, they had a follow-up with their primary care provider. And at that point in time, the husband, he came off of his blood pressure and his cholesterol medication. And the wife had just been to Denver visiting their grandkids and said, hey, like beforehand, I was never getting down on my hands and knees and playing with these grandkids. And I just had this where I didn't have the soreness that I normally had in my hips or my knees. And I didn't have that whole lack of energy that I normally would have. And so that's just one of many stories I think that I would share with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Tanner. It's a great story.
And thank you guys.
So we're here with Jen McGraw, the owner of Pilates WholeBody. So tell us, Jen, when did you start your Pilates studio?
Well, I began Pilates WholeBody March of 2023.
March of 2023. Okay. And so what inspired you to do a Pilates studio in Rapid City?
Well, you know, as a Southern California transplant, I was looking for a Pilates studio and I saw places that were called that, but being trained and certified, I knew what I needed and what I wanted and looked for. So I decided to start teaching group mat Pilates because I wanted people to understand what Pilates really was all about.
That's awesome. And so if you could describe your business in 3 words or a phrase, what would that be?
Well, I would say movement freedom and the mat is where it's at because as a transplant, I was looking for community and I wanted community um, in a way that was meaningful to me. And Pilates is meaningful to me because it transformed my life in enabling me to move freely and confidently. And so I started to teach Pilates at the local community centers, and it was met very well. And it allowed me to meet local South Dakotans, folks in the Black Hills, and they really embraced it. And so it's been a great partnership of serving the community as well, making Pilates accessible because Pilates on the mat it's where it's at.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And for our last question, can you tell us a positive story that you've experienced with your business?
Well, I have many positive stories, but the one that touches me the most is a lady that has cerebral palsy. She has been told all her life that she would not be able to move functionally.
Wow.
And when she met with me, I said, no, because I am South Dakota's only brain body movement professional, by the way, certified to teach movement from the top, from the brain down. And so after a few sessions, she was brought to tears, and because she was able to see that she can move and feel her body in the way that she had been wanting it to be felt.
Wow.
So that's why I do what I want to do, because I want movement freedom for everyone. I teach on the mat because it's accessible, portable, and affordable.
Yeah.
It's not something that is a low impact exercise that can be just for the elite athletes or celebrities. It's for everyone, and I love that. That's why I teach Pilates on the mat.
Awesome. Wonderful. And thank you so much for sharing that story. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, are you ready for your Pilates class?
Yeah, we're ready.
Alrighty guys, so go ahead and place your feet onto the mat. Place your hands around the front of your shins and then pull your abs nice and snug. Reach the crown of your head upward and slowly take those arms straight. Relax the shoulders down and slowly tilt on your glutes and slowly come to a lie down. If you'd like, you can go ahead, come to straight leg. Try to be super slow and then slowly take your arms up overhead. Take an inhale here and then exhale slowly. Reach those fingertips towards the ceiling. Take an inhale again and then exhale slowly. Come up to a roll up and pull yourself upward. Pull those abs nice and snug. Reach, reach, reach forward. Inhale here. Exhale slowly. Roll back down. Take your time. You guys are doing great. Wow, look at those interlaced feet. And slowly take those arms overhead. Take those arms, circle them around, and slowly float the head up off the mat. Bring those arms along and go ahead, bring one leg up and the other arm up. Other leg. And then let's go ahead and pump those arms. This is the quintessential Pilates exercise. And what you're going to do is inhale for 5, exhale for 5, inhale for 5, exhale for 5, inhale, and exhale. Let's stop right there. We're not going to do the full 100. I didn't want to tell you that. You might get freaked out. Go ahead and bend those knees, park the feet, and slowly take those arms overhead once again. And bring those knees towards your chest. Wrap your hands around your ankles. Inhale here, round the back of your neck, and slowly rock back as you bring yourself to an upright seated position. Crisscross applesauce. And let's go ahead and take a quick breath. Inhale here. And exhale for 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And you are all done, guys.
Yay.
Great job. High
Thank
five. Yay. Thanks for joining me.
If you'd like to learn more about Peak Wellness and Pilates WholeBody and plan your visit, click on the links below. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for more Rapid City and Beyond videos highlighting small businesses in the Black Hills.
This is Arnie Tina Sharp with Navex Realty signing off.
And Navex Realty.
Hey there, today we're at Today we're interviewing two. I'm just going to go through it. Today we're interviewing two businesses, Peak Wellness and.
If you'd like to learn more about Peak Wellness and Pilates WholeBody and plan your next visit,
Sharp with Navex Realty signing off.
I'm looking at myself again.
What do you mean you're looking at yourself?